brought this crayfish trap out today to look for a just experiment with it. I've had it several years, but I wanted to try it in some of the local creeks and streams here to just check it out, see if it's a possible food source or to use it as a bait source, catching bait for catching bass. But yeah, I brought a piece of hamburger out, put in there. And the way it works, for those of you that don't know, the crayfish come up here and then go through this hole and drop down to get the food, and then they're trapped. They can't back up and swim up at the same time and line that hole up. But you put them in these pools, these little rock pools. There's one upstream and one downstream. So I'm gonna try both of them for several hours. And then I brought my carving kit and lunch to make out here. So I'm just gonna hang out today. I'm in a really good area for observing wildlife. There's a run across the creek and about 60 yards that across the creek. And I brought my binoculars, but I've seen wild hog, turkey, deer, a lot of turkey. And I saw some bear signs earlier, so I'm gonna get a hammock up also, and just hang out and see how this works. So anybody that watches my videos, you'll remember I had a little brew kit, this little pouch about this big. Well, I finally, after years and years, busted the seam on it. So I made one out of just a sack that I've sewn together now. And I took the little Woodmore sticker or tab off of my, the little zip pouch, and I sewn it on here. I think I'm gonna like this better because it's got more room in it, and I can manipulate it better to fit it down in certain areas of my pack. So there was a fish in there. It looked like there was a crawfish, but I couldn't quite tell. The fish will probably find its way out, but there's no way the crawfish can. Yeah, I really think I like this sack better. We'll see. Losing the pouch is kind of like losing an old friend. But like I said, with this I can manipulate it better and fit it down in areas in my pack. I can also carry, you know, sachets of oatmeal or grits or something in here. But we'll see. Yeah. It's sewed it together by hand. I don't know if you'll see the stitch in here, but I got it pretty straight. Took me a while. Took even longer to sew the patch on. It's a little crooked, but who cares? All right. Cheers. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing up. There's one I've been watching through the binoculars. He's actually figured out how to get out of this thing. Let's see what we got. So there's 3 in here that's left, but there was one really big. They're not happy at all. There's one. There's 2. A little bit of meat on there. Now check this one out. He's got a fish in his hand, or his claw. He'll let go of that fish when I throw him in there, though. All right. No, he's still in there holding the fish. And that's how much of the hamburger's left. So now I'm gonna try another pool. He's not letting go of that fish. He's bound and determined to eat something. He's dragging. All right, let's try the second pool now. So I decided to move over here under these trees. It was sunny over there. There's a whole lot of shade. I learned something about the crayfish trap. I think you would do good to stay with it instead of leaving it overnight. And when you see an abundance of them in there, pull it out, put them in a bucket, put it back in. Because, like I said, 2 of them did. They crawled up the wall and managed to get over, and got out. Like I said, I thought it was a big one. They were pretty big, but yeah. So Best thing to do is just stay with the trap, harvest them, and then put your trap back in. So I'm going on a canoe trip in about a week and a half, and we're going to float down the Okefenokee Swamp. And probably about 9 of us, so I probably won't do any filming, just because most of these guys, they probably don't even watch YouTube, so much less want to be on it. I've been working on this carving kit for about, I don't know, 2.5 years, buying pieces that work, or buying pieces, trying to find what works, and chunking what doesn't, and then buying something else to replace it with. But I think I finally got the pieces that I like. I did buy a new piece to go in it, and I haven't tried it out yet. It's like I said, it's been a work in progress, but I'm kind of proud of it, to be honest with you. So I just go through well, this is the new piece that I got for it. It's the new Woodlore Micro Fro, and you can use them to make shingles, which I probably won't ever make shingles with them, but I'm just going to use it for splitting wood and for carving. And I'm going to use it in the wintertime in conjunction with my little titanium stove, because it'll be perfect for splitting the perfect size wood to go in that stove. But yeah, I haven't even used it yet, so I wanted to bring it out and give it a try today. And so anyway, the rest of the pieces, just a small spoon knife. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the guy's name that makes them. Woodlore sells them. And then I've got the large one, which is probably more appropriate for bowls. I've only used this once or twice. I mostly just do some spoon carving. That's what I mostly use. I've got a small auger, just for drilling holes, making different pot hangers and stuff like that. I've got a large auger, a 1-inch auger, but I might put it in here later, I'm not sure. I guess your carving kit don't have to stay the same. I guess you swap it out if you're going on a trip for whatever you're going to need. I've got a small open nail folding saw in here. I like it because the blade is really, really thin, and when you're carving, you want to make it just a thin cut. This is perfect. Let's say you're going to make a bow saw, or just take you a small branch or a little withy or something and bend it to put a blade on it. That's about the same width of the blade you're going to put in there, so you don't have to worry about making it too big. But I use it quite a bit. I've got just a more carving knife, very sharp. I've tried the more spoon knives, they're decent, but these things right here, man, they're really sharp. But now these things are great. I mean, awesome. And then the fro, and then here I've I've got a draw knife, and I keep it in a separate leather pouch to go in here, so I don't want to cut through this, you know. I've used this quite a bit. It's a really nice draw knife. I want to get the longer one where you carve your own handle, but we'll see. But yeah, these things, man, they're razor sharp too, so you can't just shove it in there. It'll cut through there eventually. Wouldn't mind finding me a small piece of bamboo to you know, to slide on there, to slide in here like I have here. I made that a long time ago. Let's see what else. So yeah, I've got to offset what do you call it, to punch holes in things. Anyway, I can't even remember the name of it right now. Really sharp. So I've got to get a piece of bamboo for it, and then I'll just slide it down in here. God, what's the name of it? Anyway, use it to poke holes and stuff. But anyway, I'll show it to you when I get it. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this out, and I cut some green wood, and I'm gonna try splitting the green wood first, and then I'll go get some dry wood and then try it. The ground's pretty soft, so try it like that. Now this is absolutely my first time using a fro, so yeah, I expect that'll work better if it wasn't rolling around. So if it messes up, don't blame the fro, blame me. Let's just try it straight on the ground. It's a lot different using a knife. Alright, so I got my piece of dry sycamore. Now, it's dry, it's not green wood, but it is damp because it's been down there in a boggy area. And we got a lot of rain, but it should still split better. knot in there. Yeah, there it is. All right. Initial thoughts. It's going to take some getting used to. Just simply because when I'm batoning through the wood, this will loosen up. But now that I want it loose, there we go. Yeah. So we'll see. All right, so I guess this one's been here a couple hours. I haven't been back over here. Let's see if we got anything. Check it out. Just trying to find. All right, so, whoo, he almost got me. We got big boy there trying to get them claws back loose. He's so mad he's whooping his own himself. And then got him. Well, he's grabbed onto the cage. Let's get some of these chubs out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chubs. And they're all fine. They swim away. None of them's hurt. And then this one. So, if I was relying on this to feed myself, would I get my daily amount of protein for today out of 6 chubs? And like I said, if I would have got those over there when I first realized that would have been 5. So that's a lesson learned. 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 crawfish with meat here, here, and here. And here, if you cook them, I guess the Cajun way. So I don't know. I don't know how much protein's in that. But mix that with some foraged wild edibles that's coming up right now. And yeah, I could have got a pretty good feed. Look at this freaking guy. Let go, dude. What, he gonna grab me now? There we go. So I'll put him back and I'll break this up for them. and then I'll give this to the ones over there. Alright guys, so I thought before I pack up and head out, I'd just go over what I brought with me today. You know, just to spend the day in the woods, doing what you want to do, practicing bushcrafting skills, catching crawfish, whatever, you know. So, tarp. Got 10 by 10 tarp. Um, 12 centimeter zebra billy can. Possibles pouch. Fuel bottle. Let's see. Fire kit. Set that on top of the billy can. My carving kit. I put that vertical resting on top of the possibles pouch. Canteen set. Well, before I put that in there, put the brew kit in. Put the canteen here. Frying pan with a spatula and spoon and spice kit in it. Up here. And then my food bag here. You know what? I'm gonna put my tarp, my hammock right there. Let's see, in this pocket, I'll do my water filter. Got bandana, my bar soap, bandana, and this is just a hand washing station. It's just I can't even remember what you call it. Then on this side, got my notepad, first aid kit, and then a poo kit. And that's it. I've said it before and I'll say it again, this is a really comfortable pack. LL being really screwed up, messing with it. Made the pockets smaller. I forgot I've got my axe over here. And I've got my belt kit on. But anyway, that's the kit for today. And alright, so take care guys. Maybe I'll get some video footage of the upcoming canoe trip, get some gators and some real crazy looking fish I've never seen before down there. Alright, take care guys. We'll see you in the next video.